The Founding of Rome by Romulus and Remus. The sun was setting over the hills of the Italian landscape, painting the sky with hues of orange and red. But beneath this calm, a violent storm was brewing, one that would change the course of history forever. On the banks of the Tiber River, two infant brothers were abandoned, left to die by the very ones who had once vowed to protect them. Romulus and Remus, sons of the god Mars and the princess Rhea Silvia, had been cast aside by their wicked uncle, the king. He feared the prophecy that one day his throne would be taken by his nephew's sons. But what he did not know was that fate had a different plan. The twins were not abandoned for long. A she-wolf, fierce and wild, heard their cries. She emerged from the shadows, her coat glistening under the moonlight, and cradled them in her warm embrace. With her sharp instincts and strength, she nursed them, cared for them, bathed and protected them as if they were her own cubs. The twins grew strong and resilient in her care, their bond forged in the wilderness, an unbreakable bond that would later shape the destiny of a city. As they grew older, the brothers discovered their true identity and set out to seek revenge on the king who had wronged them. They raised an army and overthrew the tyrant, reclaiming their birthright. But the journey didn't end there. They stood at the edge of the riverbank, gazing across the vast land before them, an untamed wilderness, untouched by civilization. They knew what must be done. Romulus and Remus argued over where to build their city, each with a vision of how it should rise. Romulus wanted the city on one hill, Remus on another. The tension between them escalated, and a tragic turn of fate occurred. Remus, in a fit of defiance, mocked Romulus's city. In a moment of wrath, Romulus struck his brother down. The silence that followed was heavy. Romulus stood alone, but his heart heavy with grief. And in that moment of loss, a new chapter began. He vowed to honor his brother's memory by naming the city after himself, Rome. The city was built on the bones of tragedy, but it grew to be the heart of a great empire. A city forged by two brothers, bound by blood, shaped by rivalry, and destined to change the world forever. If this story resonated, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below to help the channel grow.